When things don't go their way, they are able to keep their cool and respond rationally. This is the secret to their immense personal and professional success. Sigma guys, unlike other men, are able to keep their cool under pressure. Emotionally steady males are more attractive to women because they don't have to worry about their partner's mood swings or being the center of attention. Having a partner who can keep their cool under pressure is a welcome change in today's frantic society. Learn the 14 habits of highly disciplined Sigma male. 1. They are resilient and can deal with setbacks. Each of us will experience rejection at some point in our lives. A Sigma guy will not take criticism personally because he understands that it is merely a numbers game. They have faith that their perseverance will pay off in the end. They are unfazed by setbacks, and in fact, use them as fuel for continued success. When others might give up in the face of setbacks, Sigma guys would use it as motivation to push forward and achieve their goals. 2. They are consistently focused on the future. Many people live just in the now. However, Sigma men understand that success comes from planning ahead. They know what they want out of life and make it a point to strive toward that goal every day. They have realized that satisfying their immediate desires always ends in heartbreak. They have the ability to wait patiently for their desires to be met. Because of this, individuals are able to realize their dreams and create a life of which they can be proud. Enjoying the ride and avoiding hasty, regrettable choices are two benefits of planning ahead. 3. They know who they are and what they want quite well. The ability to take an impartial look at oneself and recognize one's own merits and failings is what we mean when we talk about self-awareness. Sigma guys are constantly striving to better themselves. They are always learning and developing, which keeps them one step ahead of the pack. 4. They are never paralyzed by their anxieties. Fear paralyzes many people, who then live their lives in fear. Because of this, they are unable to take any chances or enjoy life to its fullest. Fear, for Sigma men, is something they've been trained to recognize as a fallacy, the mental fortress we construct to keep ourselves secure. Sigma males are out there living their life to the fullest while other men are busy letting their worries hold them back. Fear shouldn't stop them from living the best life they can. 5. They don't judge themselves by what other people do. When people compare themselves to others, they often experience a loss of emotional control. It's not helpful to hold ourselves up against individuals who have achieved greater success than us. It simply makes us feel inadequate and insecure. Sigma males don't waste time comparing themselves to others because they know that doing so is the quickest way to ruin their happiness. With this, they are able to maintain their self-assurance and drive, regardless of the actions of those around them. 6. They never act or talk without first considering the consequences. Sigma males understand that rash choices frequently result in remorse. Because of this, they never rush into something without first pausing to consider the consequences. Because of this, they are able to regulate their emotions and make rational decisions. Acting hastily is a common problem for many males and should be avoided. A Sigma guy will think before he speaks, in contrast to other men who may just blurt out whatever comes to mind. This is one way in which they differentiate themselves from rivals. 7. They maintain their composure even when facing intense opposition. There is little that can rattle a Sigma man. They are able to maintain their composure in any stressful situation. This is due to the fact that they have mastered the ability to keep their cool under pressure. They are aware that losing their composure would make matters far worse. People in the modern world are under a lot of pressure. There's always something that might make us frustrated, whether it's work, family, or money. We may experience mental and bodily decline as a result of this over time. Sigmas have developed effective coping mechanisms for dealing with stress. 8. They are able to confidently say no when necessary. Even if it may be difficult, learning to say no is essential for maintaining personal freedom and sanity. Sigma males are not the type to give in to coercion. They are able to establish limits and abide by them consistently. They are able to establish limits and abide by them consistently. They are able to take charge of their lives and stop letting other people dictate their actions. 9. They harbor no grudges. Keeping a grudge never ends well for anybody involved. It's poisonous and bad for your brain and body. Sigma guys are aware of the fact that everyone makes mistakes and has unique viewpoints. That's why they keep their differences with others to themselves. It's destructive, and it wastes time and effort that could be put to better use. They don't waste time thinking about the past, and instead live in the now. 10. They recognize that their acts have consequences. It's common for males to look for excuses rather than own up to their mistakes. They prefer to place the blame on others or offer explanations. The only way to learn and develop is to accept responsibility for one's actions. Avoiding accountability causes further issues in the future. It demonstrates a lack of self-awareness and an unwillingness to grow from past errors. The secret to success is taking charge. True Sigma males accept responsibility for their actions and grow from their missteps. That way, they can learn from their mistakes and improve as a person. 11. When criticized, they don't respond aggressively. Negative comments are inevitable. It doesn't matter how far we get. There will always be naysayers. Many males have an issue with taking constructive criticism without becoming defensive or even violent. Males of the Sigma fraternity know that taking the offensive is counterproductive. They see constructive feedback as an opportunity to grow instead. They recognize that not everyone will share their views. Eventually, this will only serve to bolster their power. 12. They don't beat themselves up over past mistakes. Failure may happen to everyone. It's inevitable that everyone will fail at something, and that everyone will make mistakes. However, there are many who allow their failures to define who they are. Failure to move past our past mistakes will slow our progress. Sigma males take their setbacks in stride, using them to improve in the future. This helps them maintain a constructive outlook while working toward their objectives. They never let their feelings influence their judgment. Many people act hastily and incorrectly based on their feelings, only to subsequently regret their choices. True Sigma males never let their fleeting feelings dictate their actions. They are methodical in their approach to problems and carefully weigh all of their options before settling on a course of action. Making judgments based on reason rather than impulse helps people avoid behaving hastily and then feeling guilty about it. They can absorb criticism without taking it personally. One of the things they've learned is that not everything is about them, and that people often speak without thinking. This helps individuals shrug off criticism and not let it upset them. Taking things to heart is a certain way to stir up unpleasant feelings like rage and bitterness. In addition to being detrimental to one's health, it can also strain interpersonal bonds. Sigma males have mastered the art of detaching from their egos. What other people think of them is not a measure of their value. This helps individuals maintain composure in the face of hostile comments.